this week's live stream. Thank you all for being with me. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was just desperately trying to get the comments to work on my desktop. That didn't work, so instead I'm going to be doing it on my phone. But I didn't want to keep you waiting any longer, so very, very sorry for being a few minutes late. So, how is everyone today? How's everyone's weekend going? And yeah, what's everyone been up to? Today, we've got a lot to talk about. I've got some new skincare discoveries I want to share with you. I've got a little bit of skincare gossip and updates we give. We're going to have a cheeky little giveaway later. And also want to answer all the questions that you guys have. So, get them in. All you need to do is leave your question in the comments and I'll get through to them. A little bit of housekeeping first. Big thank you to Tom, as always, who is moderating on this live stream. So a big thank you and shout out to Tom for doing that. If you want to have your question answered, just drop it in the comments. I go through those comments in the order that they come in, so you'll definitely get your chance to have your question answered, but there's only the requirement to ask it once, and I'll get round to it, I promise. And for those of you that are new, first of all, welcome. We do these live streams every other week, usually on a Friday, though today, the eagle-eyed amongst you might notice it's a Sunday. A little bit of mix-up this week, but usually on a Saturday every other week at 6 p.m. UK time, which is 7 p.m. European time, which is 10 a.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. East Coast time. And if you're watching from Australia or New Zealand, somewhere in the middle of the night, and you get an extra love for that. That's dedication. So I'm going to do some hellos very quickly, and then we're going to get into answering some questions. I'm going to talk about some new skincare discoveries. We're going to go through it all. This live stream is probably going to be about an hour and a half, which, based on the last one we did, was 6 whole hours. Almost seems amateurish to be going for an hour and a half compared to the 6 hours we did last time, but I don't have the energy to do that all the time. So about an hour and a half today, plenty of time to ask all those questions. So big hello to Tiffany, to Tom, to Paula, to Leslie, to Alexis, to Scott. Hello all you guys. Stephanie, great to see you, my love. To Borneo, to Suzanne, great to see you guys. Luciana, we've got Christina, Kerry, Shug, Vanessa, so many of you guys. A nice mix of what they call the OG, the original crew, and some new faces as well, which I love. Heather, wonderful to see you, my love. Krista, hope you and the family are all wonderful. Laura, fantastic to have you here, my love. And Shane, great to see you. We'll go through some more hellos as they come along, but a big thank you to everyone that's joined, and yeah, always a bit of a surprise when it's on a Sunday. I know some people miss it or can catch it when they can't normally on a Saturday, so it's always a little bit of a mix around. So this week, I think my new skincare discovery of the week, let's start with that, is this little gem. So this landed on my doorstep about 2 weeks ago, and I've been using it for the past 2 weeks and loving it. This is I don't know if you can see this with the lighting. This is the PSA Skin Dew Halo. Now, I love PSA Skin. I've been using them you can see some more of their products in the background. I've been using them probably for the past year and a half, 2 years. Love them, absolutely love them. They used to be owned by Allies of Skin. It was their cheaper sister brand, but they sold them to another brand, so they're not anything to do with Allies of Skin anymore, but they have some great products. This is their latest one, their Dew Halo, which, just read the ingredients, is niacinamide, but the key thing here, 5%. So all brands insist on doing niacinamide at 10%, which is ridiculous, because any study you read into niacinamide shows it works best at between 2 and 5%. So I don't know why brands insist on 10%. So this has 5%, so they get a huge tick from me for that. It's got some great extracts to brighten the skin, but it's also got beta-glucan, which is one of the best humectants around, calms and soothes, and amino acids. Now, amino acids are the precursors to a lot of things in our skin, like collagen production. So it's really going to glow you up, have some anti-aging, plump, radiant. I love it. And the pump on the mist on this is just beautiful. I nearly sprayed it because it's going to go on my glasses. But the mist on this is beautiful. It's fragrance-free. And I would say scent neutral, which is nice. So yeah, I'm going to mention in the video this week if you want to know more info. But I'd say my skincare pick of the week goes to this, the PSA Dew Halo. Not sponsored. You don't get sponsored content here on the channel. We don't do any of that. Just genuinely really, really good. Also, I've been really liking. Oh my god, let me see if I can reach them. There we are. Also, really been liking these. These are the Timeless Mists, which I guess kind of PSA really easy to get hold of here in the UK, in Europe. Timeless probably easier in the US. They do 3. They do the rose, the cucumber, and the lavender. Lavender at night, rose in the morning, cucumber when you're feeling a bit sweaty. That's kind of the rule. These things work so well. They've got matrixyl, they've got the peptides in, so they're like an anti-aging plumping mist. I love these three, this little duo. I bought the three together because you get this little travel kit. They're all under 100ml, so you can take them on aeroplanes and stuff, which is nice in hand luggage. I love these. So yeah, I'd say if you're in the UK or Europe, this is a great option. If you're in the US, Canada, I think you can get Timeless in Canada. I think. If you're in the US, possibly Canada, where I think you can get Timeless, this is a great option. Someone that's in Canada, will you tell me, can you get Timeless there or not? These are probably easier, but yeah, these are really, really good. So they're my skincare picks of the week. My favourites, my skincare picks of the week. I love them. I love both of those. Right, so Tiffany says, question, I currently use tretinoin for anti-aging and to boost my sunscreen benefits. I started vitamin C. For more anti-aging, is there anything else you would suggest? Right, so if I got this right, we've got tretinoin, we've got vitamin C, which is fantastic. Anything else? I would probably say peptides are the obvious extra that I would probably go for. Peptides, you could also use azelaic acid as well, because that'll kind of minimize some of the sensitivity you get from tretinoin, and vitamin C. So I think nice azelaic acid is also really good for minimizing hyperpigmentation. So I'd say, yeah, go for adding an azelaic acid. My favorite one is the Theramid one, that acid serum. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Tom says, hi everyone, don't forget to like the live stream. Thank you. Do as Tom says, he's the sheriff in town. Yeah, don't forget to give the live stream a cheeky like. That would really, 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 really help me out. And I would love you all forever. And yeah, Tom says, if you want to check out the Mad About Skin products from my own life, www.madaboutskincare.com. There you go, shameless plug. We'll say, actually, I should have said this earlier for anyone that's watching. So with a lot of the things that are happening in the US sunscreen market, the FDA are clamping down on a lot of primarily Korean sunscreens. You'll see, I did a video on it yesterday. If you haven't seen it, check that out. I'll give you a little bit of the background. I know a lot of customers in the US are looking for a sunscreen that they can import, like have sent to them, shipped to them, that has all the new generation filters and the advanced technology, which mine does. So I thought to kind of help not just the US out, but everyone globally, the customers globally. We're running a free shipping offer at the moment on, I need to find one that isn't open so I actually show you the texture. I will do that in a minute. We're running a free shipping offer for this weekend. So this is the Mad About Skin sunscreen. It's not just on sunscreen, any product you want to buy from the skincare line, www.madaboutskincare.com. Free shipping. All you need to do is use the code SHIP4FREE. That's all one word, all capital letters, SHIP, 4, the number 4, FREE. Ship 4, the number 4, free, all one word, and that will get you free shipping on anything. Whether you buy one product or 20 products, it's free shipping. And just as a bit of an update, anyone that's bought the peptide serum, which is on pre-order at the moment, ready to ship out, the warehouse has reliably informed me that they have packed all of the orders, well, 80% of the orders, so not all, but they packed 80% of the orders. They are ready to go, so they're ready for dispatch shortly, and we actually have 9 of our tote bags left. So these were the tote bags that we celebrated the launch of the peptide serum. If you weren't on our mammoth live stream 2 weeks ago, you might not have seen them. So these are our tote bags, which were a free gift for anyone that ordered 2 or more peptides. Well, we actually have 9 left. We have 9 of these left. So if you want to get one of the last remaining 9, if you order anything, doesn't have to be the peptide now, we're just going to do a giveaway on this live stream. The next 9 people to order will get our Slay Your Skincare tote bag for all your skincare needs. So yeah, if you've already ordered and you've got one, I'll send you another. If you order again, or if you want the chance to order, yeah, www.madaboutskincare.com. I'll call out the names of the people that have won. The next 9 orders will get the tote bag as standard in their order. And if you use the code SHIP4FREE, SHIP, the number 4, FREE, all one word, all capitals, you'll get free shipping no matter where in the world you happen to be. So there you go, that's my announcement for that. Right, let's go with some more comments and questions, and I'll call out anybody that wins the tote bag as the free giveaway. I'll note the account as we go along, your order as we go along, and I'll call you out on the live, so you can get a shout out. Right, Paul says, what about big pores? Best thing you can do for big pores is A, keep them clean. Once the pores are enlarged, it's quite hard to shrink them down, so prevention is better than the cure. I always say salicylic acid 2% at least twice a week. You can do it daily. might not want to do it daily, but at least twice a week, salicylic acid, 2%. Also would totally recommend oil pulling, which is when you get an oil-based moisturizer or cleanser, working into the nose or any area you have blackheads for about 5 to 10 minutes twice a week. That'll pull a lot of the debris out. Works so well. I actually did a recent video on large pores and some of the ingredients that help, so you might want to check that out. I did it, that was probably about 2 weeks ago, so check out if you go in the order of the videos about 2 weeks ago, it was in large pores. That hopefully will really help. So we have our first winner of the tote bag, which is Carrie. So Carrie, sending you lots and lots of love. Thank you. I'm just going to note your account with tote bag. That is going on. So congratulations. First order in, first winner of our tote bag, which, if we've got 8 left, I need to keep track of this. 8 left. So if you would also like a free tote bag with your order, any order of any value placed between now will receive one of the free tote bags. Just don't forget, guys, to use ship for free, SHIP, number 4, FREEE, FREE. Ship for free, all one word, to get free shipping wherever in the world you happen to be. So hopefully that will really help when it comes to your enlarged pores, my love. Leslie, great to see you, my love. Sending lots of love to Australia. Hope all is fabulous with you. Alexis says, how do you combine Korean skincare with Total Skincare Solution? I'm not sure what Total Skincare Solution is. If you give me a bit more information on that, I will let you know. I will happily answer that, Alexis. I'm not sure what Total Skincare Solution is. Scott, great to see you, my love. Sending lots of love to California. Stephanie, happy Sunday, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. And Bonnie says, hi, Rob. Hi, Tom. Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, my love. Hope all is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Suzanne says, hello, everyone. Long time no talking. We've missed you, Suzanne. We have missed you, but you're back. You're back, as fabulous as ever, I'm sure. So how are you, my love? How is everything going with you? Laura, great to see you, my love. And Luciana, hope all is fabulous. Christina says, hello, beautiful skin squad. Hello, my love. I love that. That could be our new honorary name. Lovely to see you all. Hope all is wonderful with you. And same to you, Kerry. Hope all is wonderful. Shug says, hi from Denver to everyone. Sending love to Colorado. Hope everything is wonderful. And Vanessa says, hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. Mado's off. Came home from the US yesterday. The jet lag is real. Oh, I can only imagine, Vanessa. And we are sending you lots and lots of love. And we will help you get through. We'll get through your jet lag together. We'll do it together. We'll make it through. It'll be fabulous. We do have, I'm just having a look. We do have 5 people checking out currently. So if you're in queue checking out, you can continue and you will be in line to get one of the free tote bags with your order, and I'll call your names out as they come along. If you aren't already checking out, you still have time because there'll still be a couple more after those people have checked out. So Luciana says, Rob, I sent you an email last week with some feedback about the Ultra Protection Antioxidant Cream. Let you know I received it. I didn't receive it, Luciana. If you've got a copy of it, resend it through. Resend it through to the site. I haven't seen that one. Heather, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. Krista says, hi, everyone. What's everyone up to? Well, this weekend, it's been a busy one. Spent some time on the beach, which has been ridiculously warm here in the UK. I mean, not summer warm, but warm compared to what we've had, so that was nice. And other than that, I had a bit of a chill one, which is nice. Kind of tried to get ahead with some of the filming and everything to get ahead of things, which kind of worked. I got some done, but it's just been a nice chill weekend. And then the live stream, which is always the highlight of my weekend. I love these live streams. And Sundays always, the Sunday live streams when we do them are always a little bit different because you always get different people that maybe we haven't had before. You'll get different people. And it's just nice. Yeah, just nice to see everyone. So it's been a good weekend. How's everyone else's weekend been? Suzanne said, hope you're doing great. Oh yeah, that was shared on the WhatsApp, didn't we, with the blood peel? Yeah, I would love to know, Scott. Give us the gossip on that because I'm behind on those comments, so I need to read out. See, Laura says, how long is Rob going to be late today? How dare you? How long was I late? I think I was I about 10 minutes? No, about 6 minutes late. I think I was 6 minutes late, which for me, not terrible. I did have an excuse. I genuinely had an excuse, which I can't remember what it was now, but I had one at the time. I think I was faffing. I was definitely faffing, but anyway. Let's see. Scott says Rob's on diva time again. I know. fashionably late to my own live stream. Polly, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. I love it how you're all guessing what time I'd actually turn up at. How dare you? How dare you all? Danny, great to see you, my love. Great to see you. Sarah says, hi, Rob. Hope you're doing well. Got the sunscreen. Love it. Yes. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. And thank you for your order, guys. Yeah, you guys are absolutely amazing. We've had another winner of the tote. I'll show it every time we announce the winner. Another winner of the tote. So we've got 7 more. So the next 7 people to order will receive the tote. Amy, you are the lucky Amy F. We have a lot of Amy's on the live stream always. So Amy F, you will be receiving a tote bag with your order. So thank you so much. And let me just pop a note on there for you. Done. So you will be receiving a free tote bag with your order. Thank you very much. Oh, we also we've got a couple more. Right, let me just call these out and then I can note the accounts while we've got them. So Valerie, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. Valerie, I will say as well, so Valerie took advantage of the ship for free shipping. Why not? Like, who doesn't love a free shipping discount? So yeah, all capital letters, SHIP, 4, the number 4, FREE, ship for free, all one word, get you free shipping. Don't forget as well, so Valerie is one of our most loyal and fabulous customers, and ordered the full set on launch, and anyone that ordered the full set on launch will have got a discount code, which you can also combine with it. So Valerie has saved twice on that order, which we love, and I'm popping in a free tip. So if you have got one of the full collection discount codes associated with your email, use it because it will absolutely combine. So let me just add that, Valerie. Thank you so much. I've just added the tote bag to your order. And also Kimberly, great to see you, Kimberly. I hope all is wonderful with you. Stocking up on the sunscreen. We love it, Kimberly. Let me just pop that in. Tote bag. Let me add that to it. So you will also be receiving the tote bag, Kimberly. Thank you so much. And going all the way to Italy. We love you. Right. So Sarah, I'm so happy that you're loving the sunscreen. Thank you so much. Nia says, hi from New York City. Sending love to NYC. Let's see. Nikki, great to see you for sending lots of love to Ireland. And let's see. I've lost where I am in the chat. How have I managed to lose where I am in the chat? Wait there. I'm just gonna find where I am again. Let's see. I think it's there. This isn't easy on the phone. Sorry, guys. If YouTube actually got the comments to work properly on desktop, that would be amazing. Danny says, Rob, when I was in Mexico, I got a derm appointment and she recommended to use a serum called Melascreen by Ducray. I must say, my pigmentation is improving by the day. Yes, I have heard of it. So this is prescription only. So it is prescription only on certain countries. I don't think you can get it here in the UK, but I've heard people get amazing results with it, like amazing. So I would totally, like, yeah. You're not on your own, Danny, when you say it's worked really well for you. I know quite a few people that say it's amazing. I think, let me see what it is. Well, let me see what's actually in it, Danny. You've got me intrigued. Let's see. Screen. It's not even that expensive as either, which is great because we love that. Let me see. I believe it's owned by L'Oreal. I think it's a L'Oreal brand. I think. See, so it's prescription only in some countries, it's not in others, so it's fine. Let's see what's actually in it. Did I have any ingredients? Oh, there we are. I'm looking in the wrong place. Ingredients, detailed composition. Let's have a look. So you've got a stable vitamin C, niacinamide, both great. You've got a couple of penetration enhancing ingredients, which are quite good because that's probably why it's getting to work quite quick. You have an active ingredient, yeah, so you've got something that they call vitamin PP, that's just a trademark name, but it's also good, designed to suppress melanin. It's actually different to what you would normally see in other ingredients. So yeah, here in the UK it's prescription only, but worldwide most other countries it won't be prescription, and it's fine. It's also suitable to use if you're pregnant, which is amazing. I know you're not, Danny, but if anyone out there is pregnant and struggles with hyperpigmentation and basically you can't use anything, this one, the Melascreen by Ducray, Ducray, is actually a pregnancy-safe hyperpigmentation treatment. So that's also like a double whammy, because I know so many people that want to treat the hyperpigmentation during pregnancy, but you can't use any ingredients. So, yeah. So, Danny, I'm not surprised. Thanks for the shout out. That actually looks like a really good product. I think it's prescription only here in the UK, which is a shame because, you know, it makes it difficult. But I will definitely check it out. All right, we've had a couple more winners. We have Michelle sending lots and lots of love. Michelle from Arizona. Thank you, Michelle, who is a winner of our tote. Let me see that. Of our tote bag. I will just note the account. Bear with. Thank you very, very much, Michelle. And we also have Terry from Kings Lynn. Oh, nice. Norfolk. Terry, thank you so much for your order. I'm going to pop in a tote bag comment for you. And fine. Oh, we've got 2 more left to go. We've got Jill. Great to see you, Jill. How are you, my love? How are you? Getting in with the copper peptides. Thank you so much, Jill. I'm going to add your tote bag to your order. Thank you so much. And we also have Kelly from North Carolina. So taking advantage of this shit for free. We like that, Kelly. We like that. Let me just add your tote bag to it. That is all done for you, Kelly. So we can still take a couple more winners for the tote bag. So if you haven't checked out yet, keep going. We've got a couple more remaining. And I'll tell you when we're out of those. But the ship for free, which is the SHIP for the number 4 FREE, ship for free, all capital letters, will get you free shipping no matter where in the world you happen to be. So big thank you to everyone. You're all absolute superstars, so thank you so much. Let's see. Done. Let me just double check. I've noted everyone's. Yes, we are cooking on gas. Right. Tom says, considering changing the packaging of the antioxidant to tube. Yes, underway at the moment. Exactly. Basically what Tom said. Exactly. Hopefully, imminently. I won't give a time for a minute, but imminently. So Suzanne says, what are your results with the Puritos Oat-In Moisturizer? Do you know what? I haven't tried that in such a long time. I love, I'm rediscovering Purito. I kind of had trust issues around their sunscreen, the issues that they had with their sunscreen, how they dealt with it. Wasn't a big fan, let's put it that way. But I think, you know what, you can't hold a grudge forever. We have to move on with our lives. And so I feel like I'm slowly getting back into Purito, and I'm loving a lot of their stuff. I think their oat line is one of my favourites. Their sunscreens, whilst, you know, they're not my absolute favourite, they are pretty good. I'm really falling back in love with, I'm really in love with Purito at the moment. And their oat line probably is one of my favourites, Suzanne. Sarah says, Rob, every single time I keep wanting to press that play button behind you. Yeah, this was our, this was the congratulations on 100,000 subscriber milestone plaque from YouTube, which was really, really kind. And I thought you got one for 500,000, so I was really excited. We crossed 500,000 subscribers, so I was like, oh, I'll get a new plaque. I can update it. You don't. So apparently you get one at 1 million. So we've got a little way to go for the next one, but that was the 100,000 one, which honestly was amazing. They engrave it for you. It is so cool. So cool. So Shane said, niacinamide being in everything is ridiculous too. Oh yeah, my 2 least favourite things about niacinamide is that no brand ever formulate with a responsible percentage, and every brand puts it in everything. So you end up with 1,000,001 niacinamide based products, and you overdo it and it ends up a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Not a fan of too much niacinamide at all. But every brand seems to want to do it. In terms of the Mad About Skin line, the only product that contains niacinamide is the sunscreen, which we used in a 1.5% concentration, which is designed to be an antioxidant. within, and also helps suppress excess pigment production within the sunscreen. But that's a responsible amount designed to deliver the benefits without stressing out the skin. I don't know where this 10, I think Paula's Choice do a 20%, which is ridiculous. Some people it might work for, but most people will be very sensitive to that. Shari from California, sending you lots and lots of love. Also a winner of our tote bag. So we have one more remaining. One more out there remaining if you want to get your hands on the tote bag. The next person to order will be able to get their hands on the tote bag. Right. Borneo said, I'm all good, thanks, hope you are too. Thank you, my love, same. Reve, great to see you, my love, hope all is wonderful with you. Chris says, do you have any recommendations for sheet masks for sensitive skin? We're looking primarily for hydration and anti-aging. You know what, Krista, I love the VT PDRN one without the spicules. So they do one with the spicules, which are like the little needles that put the product deeper into the skin. That's probably not the best for sensitive skin, but they do a spicule-free one. I have got it, but it's the other side of the room. I think that's a really nice option. It is beautiful on the skin in terms of how it feels. It hydrates. It doesn't irritate. PDRN is one of my favorite ingredients. I think that could be like a hero product, an absolute hero product. So that would be my recommendation. Also, e.l.f. do a nice sheet mask that's pretty basic, but it hydrates and it's suitable for sensitive skin. That's also a nice option. Either of those I would totally recommend. Let's have a look. Wagstaff says, less than 5 minutes late this time. Over in California. I know, I'm on it. I love it how you guys read me to filth. Tom says, I believe we can get Timeless here shipped from the US. Oh, cool. So yeah, if you are in Canada, I think a good alternative to PSA, because this one is quite expensive by the time you paid shipping and the exchange rate. If you're Canadian, the PSA is quite expensive. Here in Europe, actually really cheap. For the quality, it's actually not too bad. So if you're in Canada, you'd have to work out what the shipping and stuff is, but I think Timeless might be a cheaper option. I know Sincerely Miss Ash, who's one of my favourite content creators, she's Canadian and she uses a lot of Timeless. So, and she speaks to their affordability. So if you're in Canada, a good missed alternative would be the Timeless ones. If I had to choose one of those, it'd be the Rose. Absolutely love it. Shane said, we can indeed. Fabulous. We love to hear. We love to hear. I do love a bit of Timeless. I think there are really good guys in the skincare world. They do great products and they're a really just nice brand. Nice brand. Let's see where I am. I've lost where I'm in the chat again. There we are. This is where we are. So, Reve says, hope everything is well with you. Currently working on this live stream working, so this live stream is a nice surprise. Oh, thank you. Well, homework isn't too bad. I just like, it's kind of feels like, well, it is the end of the weekend, but it feels like a nice way to end the weekend, sitting down, chatting, chilling with you guys, and talking all things skincare. So it feels like a nice end to the week, a nice way to end the weekend. Though I'm not ready for, if I'm honest, I'm not ready for Monday to come around. I'm certainly not ready for Monday. Let's see. Sarah says, which one would you say is the best, tranexamic acid or azelaic, or a mixture of both? Well, obviously a mixture of both. I mean, I am a huge fan of mixing azelaic acid and tranexamic acid together. Fact, shameful plug. Oh, I shouldn't show you the label on that. This is the lab sample of our new hyperpigmentation treatment, which uses tranexamic acid and azelaic acid together in one serum. There you go. So, shameful plug. That's not coming out till later in the year, but that's because I love tranexamic acid and azelaic acid together so much. I kind of wanted to create my own. Because you can't really find the two together. There probably are one or two products out there, but it's quite hard. If I had to choose one for hyperpigmentation, I would probably go for azelaic acid. I think azelaic acid is the most effective of the two for hyperpigmentation, but together they're like a powerhouse. So if you can use both together, do. But at the moment, you'll probably have to buy two separate serums and use them together. When mine comes out, you'll have it all in one. See, Suzanne says, PSA Skin is amazing. For my birthday, Jan got me the Reset Cleanser and I'm in love. Oh my gosh, that Reset Cleanser is life. It feels so good. It's got honey in, which I think is one of the best calming, soothing humectants ever. It just feels bougie. That and the Light Up Mask are my fave so far. I've got the Light Up Mask. I really like the Light Up Mask, which is the vitamin C treatment. I love the cleanser. I'm also really loving this. This is the Goals multi-acids and prebiotics, like twice weekly treatment. This I love. I think it's a really nice. I think this is a really nice like hyperpigmentation treatment for a couple of times a week. Really like that. Like I say, this new mist is great from them. What else have I tried this week? This Tower 28, which is like the US brand. The Canadian brand, Tower 28. So this is their Sunny Days SPF 30 mineral sunscreen. So I was talking on a previous video about how much I hate the new Beauty of Joseon mineral sunscreen, the one with the tint. It's garbage, absolutely horrible. Feels awful on skin, not nice. So absolutely hate it. So, but I don't dislike mineral tinted sunscreens. There are some good ones like that. I think this Tower 28 one is quite nice. So you do have to be careful with the tints. I think they do like 20 different colours. I went for number 15, Melrose, which I think is fairly accurate. So it is a little bit, this is probably a little bit light for me, but it is accurate to what they said on the website. So it is an accurate reflection on the website. This is a really nice sunscreen, tinted. You get a nice amount of finish. Yeah, if you want a tinted mineral sunscreen, this is a Canadian brand, Tower 28. I think it's really, really nice. It also contains aloe, centella, prickly pear. It's got a lot of nice antioxidants in here as well. This is a good sunscreen. This is also a favourite. This is Canadian. They do a blush as well. They sent me their blush to try. I bought that one, but then they sent, this was like a free, this is the packets actually. This is their blush, which is Beach Please. I quite like that name. It's creative. Beach Please Luminous Tinted Balm blush. Actually very nice. Yeah, very nice. Just give it a bit of shimmer. Just give it a blush. It's quite nice. Yeah, Beach Please is the colour of that one. Let me know if anyone's tried Tower 28. I think they're quite a nice brand, or I've been impressed so far. So let me know if anyone's ever tried them and what your thoughts are. Right, I'm going to take a big sip of this tea. If you haven't already, if you could reach down and give the video a big thumbs up and a like, that really supports me as a content creator. And yeah, I will be very, very grateful. That is a good tea. That is a very good tea. So Danny said the serum contains hesperidine, azelaic acid, glycolic acid as the main actives. I'm seeing really improvements. So you're still working on the Manic About Skin product for hyperpigmentation? Yes, Danny, you read my mind. The packaging will be better than this. Don't worry, this is the lab sample. But yes, that's the lab sample that I've just approved. Love it. And that is, yeah, it is a really good option, Danny. And like I say, it's good for people that are pregnancy. I was going to say people that are experiencing pregnancy. That's the wrong way to say that. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, it is probably one of the few hyperpigmentation treatments you can actually use. So it's great if you're not, but if you are, also it's probably the best you can find. So Danny, you are on it with that recommendation. I'm going to see, I do think it's prescription only here, but I'm going to do a little bit of a deep dive. Or it's only sold through Medispas, I think, here. I'm going to do a deep dive. If I can find it, I'm going to try it. Scott says sheet mask recommendation. The Numbuzzing sheet masks, the number 1 and the number 2 are quite hydrating. Yes, Numbuzzing do some great sheet masks, and I would say 1 is my favourite for hydration. 9 Plus is my favourite for firming. Tino, great to see you, my love, says I completely missed the 6-hour live stream. Was my birthday. I'd love a tote. Well, do you know what, Val? You might have missed out on the 6-hour live stream. I think your birthday is a fair reason to miss out, so there's no judgment. But you have won a tote, so you needn't worry. The tote will be, you've not missed out at all. The tote is there for you, my love. Tote is there. So has Key, who is coming in from Washington. Also a winner of the tote. So thank you so much. One person has ordered and declined their tote, said they won't use it, which is absolutely fine. Gifted to someone else. So we have 1 more left. The next person to order will be getting a free tote bag. Oh, upside down. In their order. Can't say fairer than that. Last chance. Last person to order. But the ship for free, the free shipping code will last all weekend. So if you did want to order, use the code SHIP for free. SHIP number 4 FREE. All one word. Ship for free shipping. Wherever you happen to be in the world. We have a couple of people checking out, so the race for the free tote bag is on. Let's see. Natalie, great to see you, Sarah. I'm so sorry I'm late. I had to take a little nap during the last live stream. Didn't catch up. How many people in your company are working together in your team? So how many people in the company? Well, it's just me in terms of owning. It's all me. I don't have any investors. I don't have any people bought in. It's all me and has been from the start, which is great. But there are a team that work around the branding, the marketing, and that side. That's actually going to be growing. In the UK, because we're going to take on a UK retailer, so we're going to take on somebody that's going to look after UK, like, is a UK based distributor, so that'll be quite exciting as well. So growing all the time, but yeah, in terms of ownership, just a little old me. But we do have a brand team that do all the branding, the merchandising, and all of that side, which is absolutely fantastic. Tom helps out a lot, and I'm very, very, very grateful for, especially on the live streams, as I see Tom, you're moderating away, so thank you so much. So yeah, we're a growing team, but still a tight-knit one. And I'm a bit of a control freak, so I want to, like, it would take a lot for me to relinquish any ownership of anything. And I'm a bit of a control freak. Let's see. Sandra, great to see you, my love. Hope you've had a great weekend, and sending lots of love to New York. Sherry says hello to San Diego, sending lots of love and thank you for your order. Sandra says, Rob, you're looking fantastic. Oh, thank you. I've just got over that cold that everyone seems to have. That's gone now, so that's good. And I've decided to kind of get back into it. I kind of gave up on the gym for February because everything was so busy with the peptide launch and with everything going on. I kind of gave up on the gym, and so this past week I've been going to the gym more, getting over my cold. I feel good, and I think sometimes if you feel good, hopefully it shows. So thank you so much, Sandra. That's so kind. Paula, sending you lots and lots of love to Vancouver. Hope all is amazing with you. Jill, thank you for your order and sending lots and lots of love. Wagstaff says we're always different people. We're always different people already. I know. Oh, for sure. See, Kelly says hi, Robert. Hi, everyone. Hey, you're looking so good this morning. Your skin is glowing. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. That's very kind. I put a little bit into my moisturiser. Oh, I can't even remember the name of it. I'm going to double check because there's a couple of things. I'm one of these people that keeps my skincare way longer than I should. I know. So I'll recommend something and be like, I'm still loving this. And then I'll realise they discontinued it like 18 months ago and I've just been eking out. So I'm going to double check. Let me have a look. Here we are. They do. They still sell it. Thank God. So, because I need to buy a new one. So, I just mix into my... Oh, no. I'm sorry. This product is no longer available. Okay. Well, don't do that then. That's over. Why do I always do that? Why do I always say, like, I love something and then they discontinue it? Yeah, no, it's discontinued. Okay, so don't do that. I was going to say, my key to getting a little cheating a little glow is to mix a couple of drops of the Marks and Spencer's Autograph Luminosity Liquid Radiance drops into your moisturiser, put it on the skin. It gives you that nice lit from within look. Discontinued that probably about a year ago, so don't take that bit of advice. I'll find an alternative and I'll let you know. That's all I can say. I feel like, why do they always do that? Like, why do people always, I don't know, why do brands always discontinue stuff that I like? I'm going to have to find an alternative to that now. That's annoying. Right, so, see, Valerie says, yes, just got the peptides. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much. John says, hi, Rob. What are your thoughts on the Regime Lab? I'm never sure which one. Azelaic acid serum. So is this their vitamin X? I think this is their vitamin X, you mean. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. This is their vitamin X, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. This is their Azelaic Advanced. This is their new product. So, thoughts on this. I like the idea of it. I like the fact that it's got solubilized azelaic acid, which is the best way of getting it into the skin. It's also got azelaic acid derivatives. So this is like a 10% azelaic acid with the Geek and Gorgeous A-pad in as well, because it's got derivatives and pure form. So that's actually quite innovative. You don't see that a lot. It has got some other excess pigment suppressing ingredients in here, which I like, and it's got some soothing ingredients. It's also got some anti-redness ingredients in it as well, if I look at it. I think that's a really top-notch, if I'm honest. I think that's a top-notch product. The only thing, $60. That's a lot for a 30ml serum. And I don't think any of those ingredients are particularly expensive to formulate with. So I'd say that $60 is a lot. That's the equivalent of about £50. I think that's too much for that serum, personally. But I do also think it's probably going to work and it's probably going to be a nice product. So if you don't mind paying that much money, I think it's a really nice top-notch azelaic acid. I do just think that's a little bit pricey. Vanessa says, I can't wait for the peptide drop. And of course, wearing the hoodie and the fabulous tote. Vanessa, coming your way packed, ready to go. We've got 20% of the orders left to do, plus anything that comes in the meantime. Ready to go for the pre-launch. The warehouse have been working their bums off getting everything sorted. Marty says, what do you think about Hada Labo Premium Lotion? I like it. I think it's a bit pricey, but I like it. And quite cheap. It's nice. I don't think, when they call it the premium lotion, I don't think there's anything premium about it. I think it's a nice hydrating toner. I think other ones exist, but it's a good hydrating toner. So, I'm in two minds. It's good, but I think they're hyping it to be something it's not. That would be my only critique. Angela says, can you please add videos reviewing your own line to your website? We are working on some video content for the website, so watch this space, Angela. Watch this space. Kim says, hi Rob, have you tried the new Medicube PDRM Pink Collagen Exosome Shot Serum? Try it. I can't even say it. I haven't, but I will. Yeah, that sounds amazing. It sounds definitely like something I would want. So watch this space, I guess. I would happily try that. It sounds really good. See. Where are we? Everyone is agreeing with Angela wanting some video content on the website. It's more a case of I just need to get round to filming it. It is coming. It is coming. I promise. And the last tote bag has been won. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm just going to find out who. Drum roll, please. Luciana, great to see you, my love. And thank you so much for your order. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to add the tote bag to the note. Coming your way. Fabulous. Thank you so much. Now, the tote bags are now gone. They were limited edition. They've gone. When the lip balm comes back soon, not too long, we are going to be doing a different version of something. Might be a tote bag. Watch this space. So, but the tote bags are now gone. Last one. Gone. So Luciana, you snagged the last one. However, the free shipping offer is still going. So if you use the code SHIP4FREE, 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 then you'll get free shipping on all of your orders still, and that's to the end of this weekend. Let's see. Yes, Suzanne says, yeah, pregnancy is sad when it comes to skincare. I used azelaic acid and lactic acid. Yeah, there are some workarounds. You can't use salicylic, but you can use lactic acid. Azelaic acid is a good pregnancy-safe option, but then you're pretty limited. I was going to say I feel you, Suzanne. I've never been in that position myself. I can empathise with you. Let's put it that way. Disabled Plant Mode Cecilio, just purchased your sunscreen. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Every time I read your YouTube handle, it makes me smile. I'm sending you so much love, and thank you for your order. Malgozata, hello my love, says greetings from Poland, sending lots of love all the way to Poland. And Ruth, hello my love, hope all is wonderful with you. Janet says, oh wow, I caught you live. I know, a lot of people that usually miss our Saturday lives sometimes catch us on the Sunday randomly, because the day works better for some people, I don't know, which is why I kind of like to mix it up every now and then. And I'm always happy to kind of play around with the dates and times of the lives, and we'll see. So yeah, it does mess with my brain though. I will tell you, tomorrow I'll be thinking it's Sunday and it's Monday. BB says, woo, surprise to me, stream day. Surprise. I was going to say it wasn't a surprise to me, but that's because I planned it. But surprise. Thank you for joining. Danny says, the one that I'm talking about is a different one. This is the concentrated serum, which has different composition. I realised that. After your last comment, Danny, I realised that. I was not paying attention. Anyway, I have just looked at it. It is available from the Medi Spa. I can get it at the Med Spa, which is near me. It's about 15 minutes away. So I'm going to pick one up tomorrow, Danny. Because Danny is the real influencer. I have been influenced. I'm going to go pick that up tomorrow, and I will let you know. Let's see. Sybil Pat Mum says, "Oh my god, I'm Terry. I'm so excited for the bag to come with the sunscreen. Congratulations! You got the tote bag." And obviously, when the names on orders don't align with the the YouTube handle, I sometimes get confused. So yes, you've won the tote bag. Congratulations, my love. I cannot wait to send it to you. Zoe says, "Hi, lovely. Can you recommend a night cream for anti-aging that I can buy from Boots or Superdrug?" Or even TK Maxx. I use the Mad About Skin cream in the morning. I'm guessing something a little bit thicker for night. Honestly, Zoe, I would fully recommend the Boots Collagen. They do a nighttime version and they do a morning version. The nighttime version has a little retinoid in. It's not high strength retinoid, so you can still use it. If you've already got a retinoid in your routine, you can use it as well. It's fine. But it's also got some cucciol in it and it's just really good. So I would recommend the Boots. It's their own brand collagen night cream. Absolutely stunning. One of my favorites. It's nice. It's thick, but it doesn't weigh you down. It just feels really nice. And that collagen you'll wake up with the plumpest, juiciest skin ever. I absolutely love it. One of my favorites. Will that do, Zoe? Will that do? That's Boots. Boots. It's not that expensive. It's not the cheapest Boots product, but it's not expensive either. Christina says, "Hi, Rob. Have you tried Medicube's Collagen Night Wrapping Mask?" I haven't. Everyone keeps telling me to try Medicube, but I get really confused between Medipeel, Medicube, MedExpert. There's a lot of med things that I get confused with. So we'll try that, Christina. Let me make a note. Where's my pen? Oh, there it is. Let me make a note of that. What are we calling it? Medicube Collagen Night Wrapping Mask. I will try it out. If anyone hears grumbling in the background, that's not some disgruntled human being. That's my dog grumbling. He wants his walk. Suzanne says, "I haven't used Purito since the SPF shenanigans. I thought I'd give the oat moisturizer a try." Same with me. Suzanne, we are on the same wavelength. Trust issues, but slowly dipping our toe back into the Purito pool. We can't stay angry forever, can we, Suzanne? We have to let it go. We can't be angry forever, but I was angry with them for quite a long time. But I'm determined to let it go. I'm just going to let it go. And the oat line is... Have you tried the oat cleanser, Suzanne? That's also really nice. Also really lovely. Sarah says, "It's very tempting." Oh, I know. Laura says, "Let's give Rob that 1 million plaque." I would love the 1 million plaque. And we're only 330,000, he says. Bear with. We are only 341,000 subscribers away from the 1 million plaque. So who knows? Who knows on that? I would say if you haven't subscribed yet and you attempted to, do so now. It'll be one more towards the 1 million plaque. Krista says, "Cat hold a grudge forever." Obviously you don't have a cat. No, Krista, I do. I have 2 cats and I will fully accept that cats can and do hold a grudge for the rest of their lives. My cat Marcel, yeah, he is very... My cat Leo is actually quite forgiving. He really won't care. Like, he's fine. He will forgive and forget. Marcel, oh, you cross him, you are done. Keep walking, because he don't want to know you. Valerie says, "In case the tote's involved with my second order, I will pass it to the next customer can enjoy." Oh, Valerie, that's really kind. Thank you so much. Well, in which case, let's open... We have one more. If you're thinking, "Oh, I wish I got a tote," Valerie's kindly donated a second tote from the order to the next person to order. So there is one tote. There is one more Mad About Skin limited edition. So limited, this is actually the last one. Tote left. So the next person to order will get a shout out and will get a free tote. So there you go. Thank you, Valerie. That's very, very kind of you. Tom says, "I personally recommend the Mad About Skin moisturizer with a few drops of a facial oil, like the ordinary fermented rosehip seed oil, which you can also buy in Boots." So actually, that's not a bad option either. If you do want to just up the thickness, up the hydration of the Mad About Skin moisturizer, putting a few drops of facial oil in does it without having to buy a whole new product. So yeah, Zoe, I'd say you've got 2 options then. You could add a little facial oil into your Mad About Skin one, or you can buy the Boots Collagen Night one. Both amazing options. I use both. Scott says, "I need to try that fermented rosehip. Love a fermented." I think it's really good. I liked the ordinary rosehip oil, the original, but I think the fermented one is like streets ahead. Sherry said, "Thanks for the tote bag. Excited to receive your products. Love the Allies of Skin lip balm you recommended. I have it on the go. I've got 4 of them. One here. I've got one in the bathroom, and one in the car. And honestly, I never use the car one because I find just applying it once a day is more than like twice a day is enough. I love it. It's so good. I always have one on the go because I put a little on before I film. I find that my lips get dry as I'm talking, filming, so I always have one here. It's amazing. Let's see. Wagstaff says, I actually meant I was less than 5 minutes late. I wasn't reading you. Oh, no. The read applied because I was also 5 minutes late to my own live. So don't worry. It applied. Let's see. BB says, aside from the needing to address a slow draining tub, I'm great. Oh, I had that in my bathroom. A little Mr. Muscle down the sink worked a treat. I don't know what the global equivalent of Mr. Muscle is. That's our like sink and plug hole thing. It worked a treat though. But yeah, slow draining. And it always decides to slow drain when you've just had a shave and you don't want all the hair stuck around all the basin. Then it decides to slow drain. I know. Angela said, ordered your sunscreen. Excited. Have you tried the Skin 1000's 4 sunscreen other than the best-selling Seeker? They have 5. I have only ever tried from Skin 1004 their Sun Stick, which I didn't like, but I don't like stick sunscreens, and their best-selling Seeker one, which I love. That's like a 10 out of 10. Amazing. They're the only 2 that I've actually tried, but I do love Skin 1004, and I love their main sunscreen, so I would probably love all the others too. Jill said, I didn't put a code in for free shipping. Should I? Yes, Jill, you should. However, do not panic. Let me sort that out for you now. No, you did not. Let me just address that now. I am just going to refund your shipping, as you shouldn't have paid that. Done, Jill, done. Refunded, on its way to you. Shipping, be gone. Thank you, Jill. Suzanne says, another question about moisturisers. Are there amazing ones with peptides? So Suzanne, my favourite, I am saying this, and I'm going to duck for cover because it is not cheap. My favourite, I've got it back here somewhere. Oh, here we are. Oh. There we are. My favourite, this moisturiser, the peptides and antioxidants firming daily treatment from Allies of Skin. This is the only moisturiser with a decent number of peptides. So some peptide moisturisers have like 1 or 2 tiny percentage ones. This actually has good peptides in a good concentration. It's amazing. It's stupidly expensive. So in answer to your question, is there an affordable moisturiser with a good number of peptides? No. Is there a bougie option? There is, but that's not going to be for everyone. So I'm going to call that out. I will try and find a dupe. Let me see. Let me just see in case I've missed anything that springs to mind, Suzanne. Let me see. Problem is, it's all stuff like the Inculist one, which is garbage. It's got like 1 peptide in a low concentration, so it's just garbage. I would say actually, it's not really a moisturiser. Let's see. So one option that I do like, the Ole Henriksen Strength Trainer. So the Ole Henriksen Strength Trainer moisturiser is a nice moisturiser that has a really good peptide mix, like phenomenal. That's £33, whereas the Allies of Skin is £79. So it's a lot cheaper, but it's still not cheap. I would say that it's not even that cheap. The best, I would say, of the slightly more affordable options is probably the Naturium Multi-Peptide Rich Cream. That's a very thick cream, very hydrating, £25. That's also got a nice blend of peptides. So I would say Naturium is great. Let's put that back before I forget. Oh, I've messed that up. Sorry, I've messed that up. Turning my back to you guys, how rude of me. The Naturium Multi-Peptide Rich Cream, great option. £25. I like the Ole Henriksen Strength Trainer, which is £33. My favourite is the Allies of Skin, that's £79. So hopefully, Suzanne, that's 3 good peptide moisturisers, but none of them are like super cheap in my book. Let's see. Danny says, regarding your video on the K sunscreen ban in the US, I'm really sorry for our friends over there. For me, the FDA approval says nothing. They've labelled healthy things as dangerous and vice versa. Oh, absolutely. I mean, they allow certain additives to food that literally every other country in the Western world banned like 10 years ago, and they'll still allow it, but they won't let people use sunscreen. It does seem a bit backward, but maybe I'm missing a trick here. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but it does seem a little bit odd. One thing I will say, back to Suzanne's point, the Haru Haru line, so Haru Haru, which is a Korean skincare brand, they do a centella and 5 peptide concentrate, that's £10. So if anyone's putting in a Korean skincare order, they sell it on Stylevana, they sell it on Yes Style, and sell it on Style Korean. So if anyone's putting in a Korean sunscreen, a Korean skincare order, and wants a peptide moisturizer, £10 is probably the cheapest you're going to get, and it's a good quality. It's the Haru Haru Wonder Centella Phyto and 5 Peptide Concentrate Cream. That's a ridiculous name, but if you type in Haru Haru Peptide Moisturizer, that'll come up. That's probably the most affordable, effective peptide moisturizer. BB says, curious if you've ever tried azelaic acid derivatives. I have. I love the Geek and Gorgeous one, my absolute favourite. Their A-pad is amazing. People always ask me, like, do azelaic acid derivatives work as well as pure form azelaic acid? They actually work in a completely different way. So azelaic acid derivatives are actually clinically proven to have a better impact on acne and reducing acne-causing bacteria than the original azelaic acid. So if you're using azelaic acid for breakouts and for acne, use a derivative. It will work better for you. When it comes to hyperpigmentation, it's clinically proven that the original form of azelaic acid, if you can tolerate it, is better for fading hyperpigmentation. So again, it will come down to really what you're looking to actually achieve with your azelaic acid. So I'd say instead of trying to compare the two, see them as different and offering different things. I'm super oily and acne prone, so I find a derivative works better for that. But most people use azelaic acid for hyperpigmentation, so the pure form will probably be best. Wagstaff says, I was going to ask about why no tranexamic acid in the super serum. Do you know what? We thought about it. The only reason I didn't include it in the Mad About Skin super serum is because, which I've actually got here open, is because the formulation wouldn't hold the tranexamic acid alongside the other actives. It just wouldn't work. It turned a bit grainy, and so it made the executive decision to remove the tranexamic acid and just focus on azelaic, vitamin C derivative, Q10, peptides, all the goodies. Couldn't fit tranexamic acid in there, which is why I then wanted to come out with the second hyperpigmentation serum, which I love, absolutely love. So Tom says, I've heard PVA glue is a good way of removing blackheads. This is true. You know what? This was an old school trick. We did this at school. Yes. I mean, it does, yes. If you put a thick layer of PVA glue on your nose and you peel it off, it will have some impact on your blackheads. It will. I would say it has to be that Pritt stick, the stick glue. That doesn't work. It has to be like the white, like paint on glue. It will kind of work. It will. I don't necessarily, it's not meant for that. So I would probably caution against it because it's not meant to be used for that. So I always think you have to be a bit careful. But the theory is sound. It will work. But then I would say pore strips, like effective pore treatments, are cheaper than PVA glue, and they're designed to do that. So I would just say go with a pore strip, personally. But yeah, in theory, it will work. Sherry says, I got the Theramid Acid Serum and Naturium Tranexamic Acid you did a video about. So that combo is great. Love both, especially the Theramid, and it's breaking up my dark spots. Yes. This is what I loved it. When people say like a product works like that, it's music to my ears. So thank you, Sherry, and I'm so glad it's working for you. So Kerry says, my question is, where in the routine do chemical exfoliants fall with the Riedel shot? Usually use them first, but I'm trying to work out where to put it. So put it on first, leave it on 5 minutes. It'll self-neutralize in that 5 minutes. Then you can go in the rest of your routine, including the Riedel shot. The key thing is let it sit for 5 minutes because you really need to let it self-neutralize before you then go in with the Riedel shot. You don't want to cause any sensitivity. Hopefully that helps. Suzanne said, I got Flower Nose Cream Blush for Christmas. Bougie, but I'm looking at it. But I love looking at it. That is bougie, and it is nice as well. The packaging is beautiful. BB says, I don't want to pay Tower 28 prices. Yeah, it wasn't cheap. They sent me that blush for free, but this I paid for myself. I can't remember how much I paid. And it is a bit misleading because it's a Canadian company. I had to pay a lot of shipping, so that bumped up the price. The actual price of the product, I can't remember. It wasn't cheap, but it's nice if you want a mineral with actual coverage. That actually has tint with a coverage, which is kind of nice. Sarah says, sorry, what's the other ingredient you said to use with azelaic acid for hyperpigmentation? Tranexamic acid. Absolutely love it. So good. Danielle says, favourite mineral sunscreens. My skin is so sensitive. Well, mineral sunscreens, I mean, this comes as a bit of a shock to a lot of people. Mineral sunscreens aren't really a thing outside of the US. And I say that. They do exist, as like here in the UK, if I went into Boots, which is our big drugstore, there'd probably be 2 mineral sunscreens, maybe. I haven't actually looked, so it certainly wouldn't be more than like 2 choices. Everything is chemical sunscreen. Same in Europe. In Europe, everything is chemical sunscreen. You will have mineral sunscreen choices, but they probably would be quite niche. They're quite expensive, and they're not. People tend not to buy them. That's kind of the same globally. It is only the US that actually does mineral sunscreens. That is because of the FDA, the way that their rules and regulations work. Also, there's a like cultural element, as in they've always been the most popular, and so it's been recommended and passed down as being the most popular. People stick with what they know. So yeah, but globally, very few people actually use mineral sunscreens. I looked it up, and global sunscreen sales, mineral sunscreens represent 3.5% of global sunscreen sales. So it's a tiny proportion. So I don't actually have many recommendations for mineral sunscreens because they just don't exist here in the UK in a way that's easy to access, if that makes sense. The ones that I have used, and obviously don't take away from this that no European person ever would touch a mineral sunscreen. Plenty do. I just mean it's a really tiny proportion of the overall sunscreen market, that's all. Of the ones that I've tried, I would probably say my favourite is the Haru Haru Wonder. That's really nice. I like this Tower one for tints. They also have good tints for deeper, darker and richer skin tones, which I like to see. It's got like an inclusive line, which is nice. So that's a good option. They're the 2 that I've actually used. Oh, avoid the New Beauty of Joseon Mineral one. It's garbage. Actually awful. Just tint doesn't work. It feels horrible on the skin. Nat says, "Hi Rob, love all your ordinary recommendations from the November sale video." Oh gosh, doesn't that seem like a million years ago? It was like 4 months ago. It seems like a million years ago. It's helped the hydration of my skin so much. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, my love. I am so glad. I am so glad that it's working for you and the recommendations are working. Amazing. Shug says, "Oh, that birthday tote. You're so gracious to your fans." Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. Danielle says, also, "Hi, Rob." Danielle, the hi was implied. Don't you worry, my love. Hope all is amazing with you, and I will do a mineral sunscreen video. It will be in a couple of months because I need to actually try some more out. I want to properly put them through the paces. But I do know a lot of people ask for mineral sunscreen recommendations, and so I will quite happily. The Unzinkable by Dr. Vanita Rattan, that's also a good mineral sunscreen. Would also recommend that. The Sam says, "Can I use pliers to remove unwanted nose hairs?" You can. Have you heard of scissors though? Just gonna put it out there. Scissors, or this revolutionary new thing called nose hair trimmers. Gonna put it out there. Both exist for a reason, and it would be cheaper than buying pliers. Vanessa says, "Rob, when I was in London, I went to Space NK. Oh, don't. I could live in Space NK. And imagine Mad About Skin there. In my mind, it was beautiful. Wish we had Space NK here in Germany." Well, the first brand that Mad About Skin is going to be launching into is Space NK. So you're going to have to come over to the US, to the UK, and you can see it in situ. Not yet. It's a work in progress. But yes. So Vanessa, you read my mind. I love Space NK. Their stuff is so good, and they have so many indie brands which I love. The ambience is great. They always give you free samples when you buy, which I love. I've discovered so many products through the free samples that Space NK gave me. And hopefully they'll come to Germany at some point. Hopefully. Waxer says, "Tom has answered emails. Rosemary slacking off too." I never slack off. Never. Let's see. See, Scott says, "Naturium is killing it with the body care line. Aren't they just? Absolutely amazing. I'm really liking the Glow Getter multi-oil body wash," which, Scott, don't mention that product to me. I'm bitter, and I'm feeling very bitter and twisted about that because I tried it. I got a sample. I tried it, and I was like, this is actually amazing. Like, I feel $1 million. It's bougie, it's soft, it's amazing. The best shower experience of my entire life. Came to buy it. It's been sold out in the UK for the past like 6 months. I'm very bitter. It has just come back in Space NK. I am going to be ordering it after this. So just order the new 5% urea body serum. It looks promising. 5% is a great concentration of urea. Personally, I go for 10%. I use the Ultrist 10% because my skin's a bit like leather on the body. I need the extra. But 5% is a great place to start. And the Naturium one looks amazing. The Glow Getter body wash is everything, like everything. Also really like the salicylic acid body wash. Anyone that uses the CeraVe salicylic acid wash, switch to the Naturium one. Very similar, but the Naturium one's cruelty free and it's cheaper and you get more product. Reve says, my mum says if you live long enough they'll discontinue everything you like. This is true. I think it's a sign I'm getting old. I'm like, oh, I used to love that. Oh, it's disappeared. Oh, that's Rigget. Oh no, that's gone. Like everything's been discontinued. Melinda, great to see you, my love. Thank you so much for joining. Scott says Reve, that's bleak, but also true. It's true. I know it's true. Let's see. Wagstaff says, have you seen Stratia's Aqua Factory? Curious to know impressions. I have not. You guys always give me all the skincare gossip. Let's have a look. I do like Stratia. I like the name Aqua Factory. That's ticking a box. Let's see. Initial thoughts, and this is my first time of looking at this, so we'll do this together. Let me take a sip of my tea while it loads. So, let's see. First impression, love Stratia, great brand, cruelty free, we love that. Love the name, Aqua Factory is fantastic. $14 for a toner, which, how much am I getting with this? 120 mils, that's a good price for a toner. That's fine, price points, absolutely fine. Let's see what we're getting in here. Natural moisturizing factors, that's nice. 5% urea, that's nice. That we like, that's good. 4% beta-glucan, we love beta-glucan, that's amazing. Absorbs instantly, I need to try it to verify that. 7 different humectants, and they're good ones as well, including beta-glucan. And okay, and it's got sodium PCA, which is a calming ingredient too, which we like. It's got panthenol to calm and soothe. Glycerin, honestly, that's a good product. That's a really good product. Price point. The only thing I'm not keen on is the packaging. I think it looks a bit like cosmeceutical-y. It's not fun. Stratia are fun. The packaging's not fun. Packaging, I'm not a fan of. Everything else is amazing. And for $14, yeah, honestly, that's a really like good thing. They do also use 100% upcycled, recycled plastic, which is nice. I like to see a brand doing that. Yeah, Stratia, amazing. The Aqua Factory, I'm going to try that. I'm going to buy it and I'm going to try it. Do love a little Stratia, and that does look like a really top-notch product. So, yeah, I will definitely be trying that for sure. Right, let's see. Jessica says, let's see, just bought the Numbuzzing Facial Spa Cleanser. Smells amazing, doesn't it just? Is it not the nicest scent for a morning? And the drying powder, but I can't remember how to use it. Thanks for the recommendation. So drying powder, you could... The Numbuzzing drying powder, you can either put it on as like a finishing powder on top of your sunscreen to kind of mattify it down, or you can mix it with a serum to just add a little extra oil control, or you can mix it with your moisturizer into a thick paste and use it on a zit as an overnight spot treatment. Any one of those ways works really well, my love, and I'm so glad you love that cleanser. It is beautiful, my favourite. Sarah says, Rob, have you tried the May Love peptides yet? It's bright blue. I've saved a lot of peptides. This wins hands down. I love it. I do personally love it. May Love, not the easiest brand to get here. I've never had much luck getting it here, but I absolutely love it. So yeah, 100% would recommend. Yeah, absolutely love them. Let's see. Where am I? Oh, there we are. Aileen says, hi guys, just tried the new Medicate peptide serum. Horrible breakout and allergy to it. Oh, that's really... I get in touch with them. Obviously, brands can't do much if you have an allergy to something. You know, anybody could be allergic to anything. That's unfortunate. I'm very sorry to hear that, my love. If you get in touch with Medicate, they have a 100% money back guarantee. Get in touch with them. If you bought direct from Medicate, get in touch with them. They'll refund it. I had the same problem with one of their other products. And you know what? That's not their fault. Anyone can be allergic to anything, you know, but they do give that satisfaction back guarantee. So get in touch with them. They offered me a full refund or store credit, or like online store credit. I went for online store credit because I shop there all the time, but definitely ask for it. Desperately ask for it. Let's see. Laura says, oh my god, the lip balm. Yay, I definitely want to get my hands on the vanilla one. So we're going to do, there's 3 versions. There's the Rescue Balm, which is in a large pot, which is a all-over body balm, but also the original lip balm formula. So if you know it, if you're in the know, you'll love it. We're then doing the like dark, mysterious cherry, and the exotic vanilla. And we're going to do a 3-pack as well. It's going to come in a gorgeous little pochette thing, like a travel bag, with the 3 in that, like, we can get. I'm so excited. So excited. BB said, I've been wretched at self-care for years. Getting into skincare was the first big step. Do you know what? We've all got to start somewhere. And I think skincare is that little bit of self-care that we all need. Absolutely. I was the same. You know, I went through the burnout periods, and I think skincare really does help. So Scott says, Aqua Factory has the urea. Does the Ordinary have urea? It doesn't. I would say this is going to be... The Ordinary one and the Stratia one, very similar. Different ingredient profile, but will have similar outcomes. I think if you have very stubborn texture, the Stratia one probably will help more because of the urea. If you just want that extra plumping and hydration, I think the Ordinary one. Both are really good, though. So Haley said, back to basics, a proper serum. Yeah, I mean, I will say, I do think that the Mad About Skin Super Serum is a good option for the back to basics, healing, recovering, because it's got calming and soothing ingredients, and it's a skincare routine in a bottle kind of thing. I just hope your skin recovers, Aileen. And get in touch with Medicate, because hopefully they will be able to help you out. I know you said that we can't return anything once it's used. Very annoying. That is pretty standard for European legislation. But Medicate, if you get in touch with them, they might be able to do something. They did with me, and I didn't come. You know, they didn't know who I was or anything. I just asked, and they did. They're quite good. So get in touch. Hopefully, it'll help. Christina says, "Thank you, my pleasure, my love." Suzanne said, "Back again. Kiddo's bedtime and Yana both have fevers." He says, "Hi, send love, and get well soon." Get well soon. Gran, great to see you, my love. I'm doing amazingly. I hope all is amazing with you. Kerry says, Medicube is so lovely as a slugging alternative. It goes over any skincare regimen and locks it in. It's such a nice product. And it's designed to be used with their tools, but I just use it on its own. Tino says, can I mix Allies vitamin C 35% with the Mad About Skin Super Serum? Yes, yes, and yes. Pat them together. Absolutely. I personally, so technically you can. I mean, technically you can, but I would apply the Allies of Skin first, then follow with the peptide after, because you want to at least give the vitamin C a minute to get into the skin and get working before you add in the peptide, which is going to change the pH. So I would use the vitamin C first, then the Mad About Skin on top. Technically, you can mix the two together and put them on, and it won't be like horrendously detrimental. But I think to get extra benefit, you'd be better with vitamin C first and then the Mad About Skin peptide on top. I would. That's how I would do it. But if you do mix them, it's not the end of the world. Suzanne said, the oil cleanser from Naturium, how is the bottle pump plastic? Plastic pump, really good. Really good. Absolutely love it. They also use recyclable plastic. So here in the UK, you can just throw it in the recycling, which I appreciate. Sometimes you can't do that with skincare products. I appreciate that you can. Let's see. Reva says, where are we? Revis says, what do you think has helped your growth on YouTube? I feel like every time we check, you gained 100,000 subscribers. I don't know. I think being consistent. I think being consistent with uploads. I upload every other full length video, 20-minute video, up to 20 minutes, every other day, and I've always done that. And I very rarely miss a day. I think that helps because I think people want that reliable content. You know, you've got that moment in your day, you're like, oh, I'll check out so video, and then you find they've been missing for a month, and you're like, oh, I'm bored now, I've moved on. You know, I think it's good to have that consistent. It helps. I really like filming, so it makes it easy. But I think consistency is really important. I think these live streams are like building a bit of a community. I think is really important because people want to buy into something. You know, you don't want to be, you want to be part of something. People don't. You know, in this day and age, people want that sense of community, and I think that really helps. I think doing a mix of content, you know, different content appeals to different people, and giving people a reason to. So, you know, like a lot of people watch the long form videos. You know, millions of people watch the long form videos in a year, which is fantastic. Loads of people watch like the shorts, like the skincare shorts videos. People watch the blackhead videos. People watch these live streams, and there's always these people like, I hate that type of video. That's okay. You don't need to watch it. It's for other people, whereas some people might like that style of content and not like another style. You know what I mean? So I always think by having a broad range of different content, it's for people to decide what they want to watch. You know, I'm not going to be offended if someone doesn't want to watch a particular short style that they don't like. They like the long form videos. Some people prefer short. It's fine. Whereas I think some content creators are like, I'm just going to do long form videos. You're like, okay. But that does narrow it down. What about those people that like short form content? Kind of. So I think having a broad range of content helps. It's also quite a good way of, like, if you do a short video, you can upload it on TikTok. And it's a TikTok. You can also upload it on Instagram as an Instagram reel if you want. So you can actually get like 3 senses of community from one product, well, like one post, one video, which is quite good. Way I would like a top tip of getting known. Yeah, and I just say don't turn anything down. I've done loads of interviews over the years, like with different publications. Some of them big, some of them tiny, some of them just blogs or whatever. I've always said yes because I think, you know what, 30 minutes out of my time to do an interview, that's your name out there, that's the brand out there, that's people becoming aware of you in a different format. So I've always said yes to everything like that. I've done some great podcasts, some great interviews and stuff like that. And yeah, that would be kind of my top tip. But I would always say to content creators, don't like that person that there's always going to be someone that like, I hate this style of video. That's okay. It's not meant for you. It's meant for somebody else. There's other things available. You know, I say to people, don't let that put you off as a content creator. Create a wide range of different content and yeah, then and move with the times. The other thing I would say, sorry, I don't know why I'm going on so much about this, but the other thing I'd say is like move with the times, because different people want different things at different points. So during the pandemic, when everyone was locked down, people started their skincare routines often from scratch. And so single product reviews are really good. I could put up a video that was like a review of the ordinary glycolic acid. And, you know, that would get like 100,000 views in 6 months because everyone was Googling it, wanted a review, wanted to know how to use it. Single product reviews did really well. And then all of a sudden people went back to offices, went back to their lives, went back, you know, or they found their skincare routine. And suddenly the views of single product reviews went off a cliff. And people were looking for top 10, the best of this, the hottest this. They wanted that like wider range of stuff, so I created content like that. Now I think it's starting to shift again, and people are looking for more like skincare updates, insider info, kind of trends, talking about, you know, stuff that's going on in the industry. People are wanting more about that. They're also re-engaging with like full brand reviews. People are wanting to know, like, I'm thinking of buying something from Medik8. I want a full review that talks about all their products. That's really popular. So you've got to kind of follow what people want. I know there's a lot of content creators in the skincare space that still just do single product reviews. Like, here's a review of this, and you're like, and you look at the viewership of those videos after like 3 months, and it's like 1,000 views. People aren't engaging with that. It's not the style of content people want, and you've got to evolve. Unless it's like a big thing, like the ordinary growth factors. I did a single product review of that because I knew that was going to be a huge thing in the industry, and it was a game changer for a lot of people. So I did a full review of that, and that got 60,000 views in a week. That did really well. But generally speaking, the single product reviews just aren't a thing anymore. Some people still like them, sure, but that would be my top tip. Kind of mix it up. Yeah, that would be my top tips. I hope that answers the question. Danny says the Skin 1000 for oil cleanser. I love it. Absolutely love it. Comes with a pump. It's gorgeous. It's so good. You can also use it on the body. Laura says Masson is king of the house. He absolutely is. Absolutely is. Reve says, I do this too. I add some oil from The Ordinary to my Man About Skin moisturiser in the winter. Great way of just taking it up a notch. Tom, good recommendation on that. Edits for you also. Sorry I'm late. Hope everyone is well. I am, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. BB says, mood. It's always that I make the tub of the kiss. I know. Pandorable says you could just put a couple of drops of whatever peptide serum you're using into your body moisturiser. You can. It will depend on the moisturiser and the peptide formula. So, for example, you could put a couple of drops of the Mad About Skin peptide into the Mad About Skin moisturiser, and that would create a peptide moisturiser. Problem solved. You can absolutely do that. I can tell you that as the product owner, that will work. You will have to check that the formulations are compatible with some other brands before you do it. But yeah, absolutely, that's a hack for getting an affordable peptide moisturizer. Aileen says, is the Naturium peptide moisturizer any good? It is. It's really good. It's a nice thickness as well. Suzanne says €79 for a peptide cream. The winter sale can't come soon enough. Oh, if Allies of Skin did that, buy one get one free in November, I am on it, Suzanne. I'm on it. Aileen said, I wish you could buy Prequel here in the UK, in the EU. I'm going to be honest, I like Prequel, but I prefer Remedy. I like Prequel, great brand, but Remedy for me, this for pore size, really good. A really good product. Absolutely love it. Both are good. Prequel are great, but Remedy, it's kind of, I'm using it a lot at the moment. I'm loving it. Tom says, Rob, you mentioned larger sizes for the sunscreen and moisturizer. Any news? Yes. So the sunscreen, the triple size 300ml sunscreen will be coming in, well, it's penciled in for May. Might be a little earlier than that, but definitely in time for summer. So that'll be the large size sunscreen. Very excited about that. The moisturizer will be a couple of months after, but will be coming as well. So yes, well remembered, Tom. I'm impressed. Yes, the sunscreen, the large size sunscreen, very, very excited about. Pandorable says Haru is wonderful. I love their mineral. It's so good. Leslie said, I thought Stratia interface contained peptides. It does. Actually, that's a good point. Leslie raises a really good point. If you use the Stratia interface, it's sort of like a hybrid serum cream. It's not a cream, it's not a serum, it's in between. If you just need a little extra hydration, that would be a really good peptide moisturizer. Leslie, you are on it. I agree with you completely. BB said the Prequel milk peel is lovely. It is one of my favourite products from them. I love a lot of their... Sherry says Prequel is excellent. I love a lot of their products for sure. BB says I use azelaic acid for both, but primarily for acne, so good to know. Yeah. Derivative might be where it's at for you. Tom says only 60 something likes. Please like the live stream. Now this is always a good like. How many likes have we got? 77. So that wasn't too far ago. That wasn't too long ago. Let's see how far behind I am with the comments. So thanks for that, Tom. Yeah, I'm not too far behind with the comments. That's good. Yeah, we've got another... I'm probably going to go for another 10 minutes to get through as many comments as possible. So if you haven't already, if you can minimize the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, and when you come over to the chat, it takes you back to where you were so you never miss out on anything. I'm going to take a big sip of my tea, and then we're going to carry on with some more questions. That is such a nice cup of tea. It's a bit cold by now. It's a bit cold by now. So Shauna says, isn't Australian Gold from Australia? I love them. No. So no. Australian Gold are not an Australian company. It's an American company. I think that's quite shady. It's Australia Gold. Just before I actually tell you this, I'm going to just double check. Yeah, so Australian Gold, which is a huge sunscreen industry brand, is a US company. Shady. They did that deliberately because they know that Australian sunscreens are often held up to be like the world's best. So they're kind of pretending they're Australian. It's shady. It's not. They're a Floridian. They're from Florida. So their little tagline, Australian Gold, established in 1985. Australian Gold was founded on our mutual love of Australia and the sun-loving surf lifestyle. Then in small print it says, first selling in surf shops, Florida. So they kind of tell you, but they don't really tell you. So yeah, Australian Gold. If you want Australian sunscreen, don't go with Australian Gold. Some of their sunscreens are alright, to be fair. Pandorable said, Mad Hippie has a lovely mineral sunscreen for body. Can use it on the face with a lot of lovely goodies. Oh, well, check that out, my love. Thank you. Yeah, Wagstaff says, my shirt collars don't like tinted mineral sunscreens. That is the main problem. Like, I like stain-free sunscreen. The Mad About Skin one, stain-free. Won't leave the yellow marks around the collar. Won't stain anything. One of the few stain-free sunscreens actually exist out there. Tinted sunscreens, obviously, it can transfer. Not my favourite. Sarah says, I never wear moisturisers in the morning. After growth factor serum, peptides, coenzyme Q10 and numbuzzing. I put on your sunscreen. Do I need a moisturiser? No. I find the Mad About Skin sunscreen more than moisturising enough. I don't need one either. So no, listen to what your skin's saying. If you feel a bit dry, put a moisturiser on. If you don't need one. I'm the same as you, my love. Same as you. Tom says, I love Australian Gold, especially the smell of it. The smell is really nice. I will say they get the smell really nice. I'd say with Australian Gold, some of their products are really good. Some of them are less good. They do a really thick mineral sunscreen, which I hate, but they do a nice alternative too. So you're going to have to trial and error it with them, but they're not an Australian brand. Just put that out there. Borneo says, mineral sunscreens, Dr. Sam has one tinted one, quite nice. Oh, I need to check that out. I do like the Dr. Sam line. Yeah, BB says, I feel like the US owes Beauty of Joseon and its fans an apology for that horrible sunscreen. Yes, I do think, I do blame the US for that absolute car crash of a sunscreen, which is the Beauty of Joseon. They need to go, I don't think that'll be on sale for much longer. I think the reviews have been universally horrid. Like, I don't know a single person that has said, this is quite nice. Everybody hates it. I don't think there's much life left in that sunscreen, to be honest. Suzanne says Haru Haru mineral sunscreen is gorgeous, but a little bit white. I look like I had primer on. Yeah, it leaves a beautiful finish on the skin, but you have to be careful with the white cast. I agree with you, Suzanne. I agree with you. Pandorable likes the Haru Haru chemical one. I love that. BB says less texture. You say I like things that make me look like I have less texture. We're all on the anti-texture bandwagon. I'm the same. Anything that smooths it out. Suzanne says, happy to volunteer if you need mineral sunscreen ideas. I do, Suzanne. Get in touch. I need that. I need to try out lots for the video that's coming up. Adri, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. Juan says, hi, Robs. Hugs from Boston. We love you. We love you too, my love. Thank you so much. Sherry says, this is SkinCeuticals in the UK. I'm in the USA and I use SkinCeuticals Physical Fusion Mineral Sunscreen. It's the only sunscreen that doesn't cause a reaction on my skin. I've heard that. I've heard it's a really good option for sensitivity prone skin. So thank you for calling that one out. Really, really appreciate that. BB said Stratia offered up space for people affected by the wildfires to work from home and to replace people's products who'd lost everything in the fire. That we like. You know what I mean? These little things make a good brand. I always say this, and actually it makes good business sense as well, because it makes you look like a good brand and you care. It's really nice. So Stratia saying, like, if you lost product in the LA wildfires, if you lived in there and you lost product, we'll replace it for free. That we like. That's nice. But very few people will have ever taken them up on that offer. Very few people will. But the fact they offered makes it so, and it's good business sense. People want to shop with nice brands. Stratia are good guys. They're a really nice brand. Absolutely love them. And that, I didn't know that, and hearing that, yeah, amazing. We love them. Kaylee, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Teresa says, my work best is just let me know you're live. Happy Sunday, Rob. Happy Sunday, my love. Sending lots and lots of love to you. Suzanne said, Allies refunds and sends extra product if anything goes amiss. Wonderful customer service. I will say, Allies of Skin aren't cheap. They're not. We're not going to pretend they're cheap. But they do. Their customer service is next level. I had a problem with one of their products. It didn't arrive. Like, their shipping's quite quick. It didn't arrive. I just got in touch. I said, it seems to have gone missing. And they said, really sorry. Sent me out a new one next day. Couldn't fault it. 2 days later, turned up. The original one turned up and I said, I'm really sorry. Maybe I was just impatient. I should have hung on. I'm really sorry. Do you want me to send it back? I can pay for them. It's fine. They went, no. Enjoy them on us. Really sorry. I'm like, that's nice. They're so good. They are so good. Let's see. Mary says, how do I layer the growth factors and vitamin C? Put your vitamin C on first, then your growth factors. You're absolutely fine. Give it like a minute to sink in. Absolutely fine. Suvik says, is glycolic acid good for mild acne scars? It is. It will help. You want to be using something in about a 7 to 10% strength, a couple of times a week. Perfect. Sarah said, Rob, have you used Face Theory products? They keep popping up for me and I wonder if they're any good. I've got some back here. I love Face Theory. I love their formulas. I love their products. I hate their new packaging. And I'm quite a visual person. I want to buy into the look and the vision. I really hate their new packaging, but they have some really good products. So if anyone would like an updated Face Theory review, let me know. I will be happy to do that. Marty said, what would you recommend to someone who likes Hada Labo Premium Lotion but wants something cheaper that does the job? What do I really like that's kind of rich like that? The Ordinary Milky Toner, kind of similar. Same texture, rich, hydrating, plumping. That's probably the cheapest that has a similar feel to it. Kim said, Rob, please make a tinted version of the Meadowhead Skin sunscreen. Just tried the new Beauty of Joseon one and I love the coverage. Okay, that's good to hear some good news about. I haven't heard anyone say nice things about that new Beauty of Joseon one. So it's good to hear that you're enjoying it, my love. Which shade did you get? I'm always wonder what shade people have gone for. Pandorable says there's some dissent about mixing copper peptides and vitamin C. If you're not sure, just use one in the morning, one in the evening. Absolutely. Or encapsulate. The Mad About Skin copper peptides are encapsulated, so you can use them with vitamin C without worrying. The encapsulation protects the copper peptides, so you don't need to worry. That way you can use it morning and evening and not stress it out. Sherry said, thank you for your channel. I think your channel is growing because of you. You're wonderful. Oh, thank you, my love. That's really kind. And you're not sponsored. No sponsor. I did do a rough tally. I think if I'd have accepted all of the reasonable sponsorship offers, over my time here on YouTube, the reasonable ones, you know, the brands that I would have actually worked with and actually liked, if I'd have taken them all, I would probably be about 100. I'd be probably about £140,000 better off. Which when I say that, I'm like, oh. So when people say you can't put a price on integrity, you can. £140,000. Just putting it out there. But I won't change it for the world. I'm glad we don't do sponsorships here. I don't feel the need to. I don't think it's what people want. Yeah. But when people say you can't put a price on your integrity, you can. £140,000. Scott says diversification has definitely helped with the growth. Also, just a good overall vibe. Thank you. Yeah, I think people underestimate the vibes. You know what? The vibes on the thing. You want to come to a space, and I think everyone is generally 99% of the people are very respectful in the comment section. People have conversations with each other in the comments. It's very respectful and nice, and that's the vibes I want. Anybody that's just in there to troll and be nasty, gone. Goodbye. Because you need to keep a positive experience for people. Otherwise, why would people come back? So, yeah, vibes are important. I agree, Scott. I agree. Let's see. Pandorable says, comes in a huge 500ml bottle and great hydration prep for cheap. We love that. Alien says, oh, Rob, the extraction videos are so gross. I always skip over them. That's fine. I never mind people skipping. If the content's not for you, skip away. I absolutely have no issue with that. I do the same thing. They are the most popular. They are the most popular in terms of views, followed by long-form content. But I never mind people skipping over. It is always fine. Mary says, do you like Prequel? I do. I prefer Remedy. They're not the same brand, by the way, but they're both from YouTube content, online dermatologists. I prefer Remedy to Prequel. Personal choice. I do also love Prequel. Really good brand, but Remedy for me is where it's at. Maybury, it says, hello Rob and everyone else, hope you have a lovely day. We do. Lovely. It's been gorgeous and sunny and warm here in the UK. Very happy. Vanessa says, still waiting to the Mad About Skin behind the scenes video. Don't worry. You might just be seeing something like that at the end of this month. I'm sure. Do you know what? I think, Vanessa, you're a spy. How do you get this insider stuff? How do you know these things? Like, yeah, there is one coming later this month. I'm sure Vanessa's got my phone tapped. She knows stuff. But yeah, watch this space, Vanessa, later this month. Coming up, Amy says, I love your video so much. You've helped me develop a skincare routine. Love you, Rob. I love you too, my love. Thank you so much, and thank you for your orders. Honestly, it means the world to me. Thank you so much. Suzanne says, gotta run, kiddo crying. Good night, Suzanne. We love you. Angela says, by the way, good mineral sunscreen is Dr. Jenny's Gross SPF 30. It's great, but SPF 50 is too thick. Yeah, I would generally say with a mineral sunscreen, go for an SPF 30, not an SPF 50. To use that amount of zinc to get an SPF 50, it's going to be white cast, it's going to be thick. So I would always say if you're going for a mineral sunscreen, go for an SPF 30 and reapply more frequently. Kerry says, I think your integrity contributes to your sub count. I was so impressed with the new sub, your stance on ads and videos. I know I can trust your input. Thank you so much, my love. That does mean a lot, thank you. Sarah says the biggest reason you're so popular on here is because you're real and lovely. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Do you know, I'm just here for the compliments, guys. Thank you. You're all too kind. BB and Danny says shady from the Australia Gold. Yeah. Shug says, what Australian sunscreen would you recommend? I'm actually trying quite a few at the moment. I have an Aussie sunscreen video in the works for later on this year. People said they love the Korean sunscreen video, Korean skincare videos. So there's more of those coming. But I also want to branch out and look at some other countries' skincare, especially where they're known for doing something well. Australia, known for their sunscreens. So I'm going to do a full Australian sunscreen video later this month. Very excited. I'm just trying out some of them at the moment. Gina says, just got here. Accidentally signed up for Pro's cleanser, serum, and moisturizer. I blew a bit of coin by accident. I did cancel the returning stuff, but can you say something about the product? I would say they're good. Easy to get carried away, and I think when they do that recurring subscription thing, I always fall foul of that and end up with more product than I need. So I tend to stay away from subscriptions just because it doesn't work for me. Works for some people, doesn't work for me. But I think the cleanser is beautiful and the moisturizer is beautiful. I haven't tried the serum, so I won't speak on that, but I think the cleanser and the moisturizer are lovely. Krista says, it's now 6 weeks since my son donated his liver to his sister-in-law. They're both doing well. He's been left with a long surgical scar. Any recommendations to redness? Yes, absolutely. So, first of all, I'm so glad that they're both doing well. It melts my heart to know they're both doing well, and I think it's just such an amazing thing to be able to do Oh, I mean, I just can't imagine being able to do something like that for someone. So it's fantastic. In terms of the scarf, first of all, wear it with pride because you know what? You've done a good thing. That's a good thing. I would wear it as a badge of honor, but I also appreciate people do want to diminish the look of it. The best thing are hydrocolloid or silicone scar patches, particularly in the early days. That'll stop them raising up too much, keep it flat. I would generally say stay away from using too many actives on fresh scars because you can do more harm than good. Use the silicone or hydrocolloid scar dressings. Some of them can be a little bit pricey, but you can reuse them, so it kind of works out. It'll keep the scar flat. It'll help take away some of the redness. And then after about 6 months, you can start using things like glutathione, like tranexamic acid, azelaic acid to take out some of the red or purpley hue to it. But I'd say first step, those patches, they're so good. You can get them on Amazon. Spend a little, the really cheap ones are really cheap and nasty. Spend a little bit more and you'll get a little bit more, generally speaking. Danny says, I won't stop using the Skin 1000 Floss and Tele sunscreen. The FDA can say whatever they want. I don't care. I'm with you. I'm with you, Danny. Shane, great to see you. I love sending love. Chris says, I use Australian Gold, but I find it's quite drying. Didn't know the shady powder. Well, you know, I call them shady because I do think brands know what they're doing. You know, Dr. Barbara Sturm, Dr. BS, she used doctor in the title of her products because she wanted everyone to think it was a dermatologist brand. She's a foot doctor. No shade. I'm sure she's a wonderful foot doctor. But she knew what she was doing when she put doctor in the title. Everyone's mind automatically goes to dermatologist, obviously. You don't look at a serum and think, she must be a foot doctor. Great. No. So, they know what they're doing. That's shady. Same with Australia Gold. You know, they know how well thought out, you know, how well respected Australian sunscreens are. So they've decided to make their brand look as Australian as possible when it's got no link to Australia. Bit shady. I don't even believe that most of their sunscreens actually measure up to Australian standards. So we put Mad About Skin one through the Australian testing, which is rigorous and brutal. But it came out, tops, approved, can be sold in Australia. But they have really high standards for testing. I don't think most of the Australian Gold ones have even been put through that. So I think I find it less problematic if they put it through and all of their sunscreens met Australian stringent sunscreen standards. I'd say, yeah, fair dues, let it go. But the fact that a lot of them don't, I find a bit problematic, personally. Danny says, I'm just a rebel. Scott said, that's the sort of resistance mindset we need. Taking a stand over sunscreen. We like it, we like it. Tom's also part of the resistance. Fristerberg says, hi everyone, sorry I'm late. Had a brass band rehearsal. We're preparing for a show. Oh, I'd love to. If I was closer, I would definitely come, Fristerberg. I would definitely come. Teresa says, hi Rob, what do you think about the new FDA rules on sunscreen? I'm baffled. To say they test on animals seems to be said. Oh, this is another thing. So the FDA have also... So, do you know what? We've got 5 minutes. I'll do you a brief history. So this is the how these things came about, and then people can make their own mind up, because I think a lot of people jump in and blame this administration or blame this department or whatever. So if I give you the whole thing in a completely unpolitical way, you guys can make your own assessment on it. This is how the road travel so far. So in 1999, the FDA came out with some guidelines around sunscreens, determined 8 sunscreens, which can be used as sunscreen filters in US sunscreens. They documented this 8. Since then, 3 of them have actually been found to be really not okay, like really not good. 3 of them are banned in the European Union. 2 of them are banned here in the UK, though one of them is never used, even though it's not officially banned, it's just not used, because they're really bad. Still on the approved list of the FDA, so that sets that into context. 3 of their approved, actually no brand would ever use, ever, and they're not found in any sunscreen commercially available, so that's how backward those are. That's 1999. As part of the COVID relief funds, there was a lot of different acts that came in. As part of the COVID relief funds and things like that, the FDA, the Biden administration said, put forward the COVID Relief Act, and a senator stuck on like a FDA update regulations like thing to that act, which provided funding to the FDA to update their sunscreen regulations, reconsider them. They did, and they took it back a notch. They actually said that the only things that they feel are acceptable as sunscreen filters are zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, and anything else has to be proven to be safe, and they have to go back to the drawing board. So brands have now to go back to the drawing board, and recently the FDA have updated to say they need some of their products to be shown to be approved in a testing facility, like using animal testing to prove that they're okay. So it's kind of like, I feel like the senator that stuck that money onto one of the COVID relief acts under the Biden administration meant well and thought this is money for them to update it. And actually they ended up going backwards further. So that's the FDA for you, useless. Anyway, a lot of the stuff that's happening at the moment is around FDA legislation and stuff with the new administration and updating things. So maybe things might change. I don't know. I doubt it. We know. Who knows? We'll see. And then, yeah, with the animal testing, it's on pause at the moment, but potentially in the next 2 years, US sunscreen brands will have to potentially submit their products for animal testing to prove that they're okay. That will then mean they can't be sold in the European Union, the UK, or certain other countries that prohibit animal testing. So it's going to become a very hot mess, all for the FDA, which still allow so many additives in food that have been banned in millions of other countries. They're clearly looking at the wrong thing. But that's it. So that's kind of, Teresa, that's where we are. That's the road traveled so far. So if anyone wants to, I would say, if anyone's inclined to blame one administration over the other when it comes to sunscreen regulations, don't, because it's actually just 26 years of collective failure. And there's been lots of different administrations over those 26 years. So I would say it's 26 years of collective failure as opposed to one particular administration's problem over another or whatever. I think, like I say, during the COVID times, there was an attempt to update things. I applaud that attempt. It ended up making things worse, but that's what it is. So yes, Teresa, that's kind of how it's going to work out. So I would say there are no plans of restricting importation of sunscreens to the US, so you can still buy your favorite European, Korean, whatever sunscreens that you want. It's worth noting as well that if you're in Canada, so if you're Canadian and you're in Canada, what often happens is like what happens in the US, because a lot of the brands are based in the US and shipped from the US, then impacts Canada because a lot of brands ship from the US. But these new rules and regulations won't apply to Canadian brands, obviously. So if you're in Canada, then providing you go with a Canadian brand, such as Tower 28 or any other, then the animal testing thing won't apply and you won't have any issues with the filters. So yeah, so I would say if you're in Europe, stick to European, Korean sunscreens. If you're in Canada, stick to European, Korean, or Canadian brand sunscreens. There are some good ones out there. I could do a little list if anyone wants one. There are some good ones out there. Yeah. I think it's getting to the point now where people, sadly, will just have to avoid US brand sunscreens. And I think that's a shame. I think that's a real shame. And it's the reason why a lot of US brands such as Stratia just don't come up with sunscreens. Their founder said that I'm not creating a subpar product, so I'm just not going to bother. I think it's a real shame. But anyway, that's the backwards. I thought if I could give you the history of it, you can make your own decisions, determinations, and kind of what it means. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a real shame. Right, let's see. But let me know if you want a particular country's sunscreen recommendations, like Canada, Australia, UK. We've done Korea already. Japan, Japanese sunscreens. I can do that. I can absolutely do that. That's no problem whatsoever. Let's see. Tom says, can we get another few likes before the end of the live stream? I'm running over. I'm already way over what I was supposed to be. We're 20 minutes over. So I will be drawing the live stream to a close in a minute. We're 4 likes away from 100. Do as Tom says. If you haven't already, if you can minimize the chat, hop over to the like button, give it a caress. Then when you come back, you'll be back to where you were, so you don't miss out on anything. Right, Sarah, so I'll get through as many questions as possible. Nearly there. Sarah says, I know you've said tons of your, but I love your sunscreen. I use it all over my face and neck, no residue at all. Even if I have foundation on, you can pat on top. Great stuff. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, that makes me so happy. So happy. Let's see. Scott says, Dr. BS rant. Yeah, Scott, I know you live for a Dr. BS rant, and I can't finish a live stream without throwing you one out there. Just saying. Fuck Doctor. Gina says, thanks for my pleasure, Gina. Vanessa says, hi, Rob. If you tapped your phone, you would lose a lot of my skin products. That's fair. That's fair. Larexa said, I had no idea about Australian Gold. Ugh, I know. Maybe we should give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they weren't being shady. Maybe they genuinely just loved Australian surf culture, which is why they called it that. But it does seem a little bit dodgy to me. Revi said, it's a great sunscreen. I had to use up some Korean sunscreens of mine before getting into the other Mad About Skin bottles. It's truly superior. The Korean ones stung my eyes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for all the love. I'm so happy. And let me tell you, brands can do 100ml sunscreens. I'm done with 50ml. You end up buying a million bottles. 100ml. BB said, didn't know that about Dr. BS. Initial say it all. Oh, absolutely. It does. Dr. BS. Sarah says, yes to a face theory review. Happy to do that. Tom says, 95 likes, getting closer. We've hit 100. Tom, you have done your work. We have hit 100. Hit 100. Danny says, it's BS. I can't say more than that. Hopefully nobody feels disrespected by my words. No, Danny. We feel empowered by them. Sarah says, okay, the big question. Please tell us the most strongest, best working anti-wrinkle serums and make. Yes, a difficult question. It is a difficult question. I think if you want instant results, you want quick wins, you want instant results. My two, actual best are the PDRN Riedel Shot 300 by VT. That really gets to work, plumps out instantly, and has such a quick turnaround. It is a bit prickly and spicy, so if you've got sensitive skin, go for the 100. I also, the Allies of Skin Balm, Molecular Recovery Balm, you put that on an evening. It's a thick balm, and you think, oh my god, what is this? You put it on, it sinks in quite quickly, you wake up 10 years younger. Honestly, it's like £80, but I tell you, if I've got an event the next day, I'm having my photo taken, or I need something, put that on the night before, you will wake up guaranteed 10 years younger. Absolutely. Let's see. Chloe, it's great to see you, Melissa. How can I get rid of acne? Azelaic acid will be your best friend. Pandorable said Japanese sunscreens are top tier. They are. Japanese sunscreen video coming. Wifestaff also wants a Japanese sunscreens video. Pandorable says, and so affordable. We love that. Half marathon. Dennis says half marathon for this live stream. I'll go with that. Solakri, I pronounced that right, sending you lots of love. Sarah says there's so many influencers who actually just say every single product they use is great. And we like your realness. It has to be real. I don't get sponsored. I have nothing to lose. These people can't withhold sponsorship from me. Don't take it. So just press the like button. Thank you. And Paradox said gently caress that like button. Yes, let's all gently caress it. Thank you, Tom, for drumming up the likes. It's much appreciated. And I'm appalled, Tom, that you've not come in and said you absolutely would support a Canadian sunscreen review. I thought I was pitching it at you, Tom. This is your last chance to request a Canadian sunscreen review. I dropped the bait. I sort of dropped it in. I was reeling you in, Tom. You haven't commented to say you want a Canadian sunscreen review. So, let's see. BB says hypochlorous acid is also great for acne. It is. Scott says, great chatting. We'll see you next time. See you later, Scott. Thank you so much. Tom said, thanks for spending part of your Sunday with us, everyone. Yes, thank you. Thank you, as always, for moderating, Tom. Much appreciated. And I love you all so much. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I hope everyone has a wonderful week ahead. Sending you so much love and the world's biggest hug. Love you all.